All and welcome to the session, the Hindu Editorial Analysis for Proficiency in English. Today's editorial is about elections, polity. You may wonder why this topic. The other one is all about GST. GST is more about data, and you cannot learn a lot of words. On the other hand, though this is a familiar topic, we have done a few times related to elections, and this editorial specifically about the state of West Bengal, there's so many words you can learn. Keeping the enrichment in mind, I have brought this one. Let us start with the question, what are you going to learn from this session? Comprehension skill, obviously. Vocabulary, important words are there. Grammar, consolidation. Good morning. Am I audible? Effective English. Today we have two important idioms. Mini mocks at 7:30 and consolidation, lack of time. Yesterday though I brought, I could not do. Let us see whether it is going to happen or not today. And if you ask the question, what is this about? This editorial provides an in-depth analysis of the ongoing electoral battle in West Bengal. As I said, it is about elections specifically related to the state of West Bengal, particularly focusing on the dynamics between the BJP and TMC. Thank you very much. What is the tone of the editorial? Because it is in-depth analysis, obviously it should be analytical and informative. It is indeed analytical and informative. No personal stand taken by the editorial. Let us start with the editorial vocabulary. Some important words are there. The very first one, polarization. Polarization, part of speech, noun. This goes with polity, obviously, meaning the division of a group or society into opposing factions or viewpoints. Imagine there is a society or there is a group divided into two distinct ideologies, one this side, the other one this side. Then it is like two poles, North Pole, South Pole. Based on that, we have got this word polarization. Synonyms, division into two major groups. Schism. Schism also means division, an important word. Factionalism, an important word, factions. But it has other connotations. Partisanship, it has other connotations, but important words. Antonyms, unity, consensus, harmony, agreement. Unity, agreement, easy words. You have to remember consensus. Harmony, also an important word. Look at the example. The political polarization in the country was evident during the heated debate. There was a debate. Debate means what? The word debate itself means two groups, one for the topic, the other against the topic. That means there are two distinct groups. Here, on a particular issue, the country is divided into two distinct groups, then we say got polarized. Today's editorial, in fact, there are two or three idioms and two or three phrasal verbs. Edge out is a phrasal verb, meaning to gradually or narrowly surpass or defeat someone or something. You can also say send someone to a position not that important, relegate to a lower position. Synonyms, outdo, surpass, eclipse, prevail over. Outdo, important, surpass has other connotations. Eclipse, it also goes with different contexts. And prevail over, dominate. Important to remember. Antonyms, also a few important expressions, though we have got many a time. Lag behind and fall short. Be surpassed by, that is in passive voice. Surpass your standards, very good. Example, despite stiff competition, our team managed to edge out the reigning champions in the final match. Edge out means a defeat, send them to a lower position. Reigning champions, this is an important word, I'm sure we have got many a time. Reigning champions means what? Right now, they have, in the previous contest, they got the title. The current title holders are reigning champions. Nurture usually goes with children, babies. It also goes with an organization, a company, a firm, a party. Part of speech, obviously, a regular verb, meaning to care for and encourage the growth or development of someone or something. Usually, someone, a baby, youngsters, but in this context, something that is a party. Synonyms: foster, important word. Cultivate does not go with this context, and nourish, important word. That goes more with feeding. But you have to remember foster. Adopt also you can say. Antonyms: neglect, hinder. I'm sure you guys remember. Hinder, from that you get the noun form, nurture a child. Wonderful. Hindrance, bottleneck, impediment, all these hurdles you have to recollect. Stipple also an important word. Example: parents play a crucial role in nurturing their children's talents and interests. Developing the children's talents and interests, parents obviously play a crucial role. Scam, part of speech noun, meaning a dishonest scheme or fraud. Basically, fraud. Financial fraud, we use the word scam. Synonyms of fraud, simple word. Swindle, we got the other day. Embezzle, swindle, feather one's own nest. Hawks has a different meaning altogether, though it is an important word. Deception goes with cheating someone. But the reason for putting a star mark, these words are important. You can't afford to ignore. They're very important or indispensable. Antonyms: legitimate, deal, honest transaction, authenticity. Authenticity goes with something else. We use the word credible, and it goes with information. Many people fell victim. Fall victim, an important expression you have to remember. Past: fell victim. Many people fell victim to the online scam promising quick riches. This has been going on for quite some time. Secular, an important word, part of the Constitution, Indian Constitution preamble. Preamble describes India a secular country, part of speech adjective, not connected with religious or spiritual matters, no official religion, non religious, worldly, temporal, profane. These are important words. Temporal, one meaning goes with the time factor, but here it goes with a different context altogether. You should recollect. Very good. I appreciate Naidu, Anisha, others who have been contributing. Fall, fell, fallen, one verb. Fell, felt, felt, another verb. Example: the country's constitution guarantees the freedom of religion and the separation of church and state, ensuring a secular society. India is a secular country. Harp on, another phrasal verb. We have got a few times, important one, meaning to persistently talk or complain about something. Some people keep on complaining about the same thing. Then we say, harp on something. Don't harp on that. That's what we say. And synonyms: dwell on, an important word. Obsess, obsess over, important expression. Nagging. Usually the word nagging goes with everyday English. It goes with old people. Old people tell the same thing repeatedly. Then we say nagging, fixate, and all these are important words. One goes with everyday English, but here you have to recollect based on dwell. Don't dwell on the past. I have given many a time. We also say, some people think about the past, brood, brood over. Don't brood over the past. And as a noun, you have to recollect dwelling. Though it has become outdated, yes. Don't dwell on the past. Don't brood over the past. Brood over the past. Dwelling. And obsess over. There's something called OCD, obsessive compulsory disorder. Means what? Some people think of the same thing, though they want to forget or avoid, they cannot. It keeps haunting them. That is known as, and this has been given as a passage many a time. According to one study, 1 in 4 around the world has this problem, OCD. I will give an example. Some people imagine I'm busy teaching, I'm worried about the fan falling on my head. I'm always thinking of that. That means it is OCD. She always harps on about her ex-boyfriend's faults, even though they broke up years ago. Not a good example. Interloper we have got for the first time. That means you have to spend some time after the session. You have to remember. Meaning, a person who becomes involved in a situation or place where they are not wanted or are considered not to belong. People, others think you don't belong. You have to join the Telegram group, Manisha. In the afternoon, you can access, not after immediately after the session. After the session, go to the description of the video. There is a link. Click on the link. You join the Telegram group. I got a message. A few students say there's a problem. Only one or two, but every day so many people join. So many students join the Telegram group. Maybe a problem at their end because every day I see. The other day, one day, 40 students joined my Telegram group. Uh, Check your settings. All that you have to do, click on the link. Then you can access the PDFs. Synonyms, intruder, trespasser, all these are important words. Gate crasher also we say. Meddler, a better word. Outsider, simple word. Antonyms, insider, participant, welcome guest. The company's competitors were seen as interlopers when they attempted to gain access to the confidential information. Every company has confidential information. Someone tries to get that information, then we say interloper. Portray goes actually with photography, painting, but here, my pleasure. But here, a different meaning altogether. Project, to depict or represent someone or something in a particular way, typically in a work of art or literature. But here in the field of politics, depict, represent, depict is an important word. Illustrate, characterize, all these words, but depict, illustrate, you have to remember. Antonyms, misrepresent, distort. Misrepresent a simple word, distortion of someone's image. Distort an important word. Falsify, simple word. Example, the actor's ability to portray a wide range of emotions impressed the audience. Project, you can also say. Foothold, part of speech noun, meaning a secure position, a firm position, strong position from which further progress or development can be made. You reach a stage where your position is very strong, and based on that strong position, from there you can go to the next level. Toe hold, grip, footing, leverage. Leverage is an important word. It has two or three meanings. One goes with finances, the other goes with using something to the maximum advantage. Antonyms, slipping, setback. Setback means a failure, I told yesterday also. A regression, already we have got regress, going back. Progress, opposite, regress, important word. Example, the small tech startup gained a foothold in the market by offering innovative solutions, creative solutions. Polity, today's editorial is all about polity, part of speech noun, meaning an organized society such as a nation or state or a form or system of government. Generally, when we say polity, we mean political system, that is a government. Synonyms, obviously, government, state, society, regime. A regime, we have got many a time, but important word. Antonyms, we have important words. Anarchy, no government as such. Chaotic situation, it results in chaos, important word. The ancient Greek polity laid the groundwork. Lay means to put something down. Lay, laid, laid. You should also recollect here, very important, lie can be a noun. Lie can be a regular verb. Lie, lied, lied. Lie can be an irregular verb. As an irregular verb, past is lay, past participle lain. But we have another verb, lay, that is a regular verb. And here we can say it is an irregular verb because the spelling changes. Lay, laid, laid. You got to be very careful with all these. That's all about the vocabulary part. Let us go to The editorial. A familiar topic should not be that difficult to comprehend. Eastern Front, we are talking about West Bengal on the east, on the electoral battle in West Bengal. Electoral election, we use battleground, battle, electoral battle. What is the main idea of this editorial? Stimulus elections in West Bengal. Main idea polarization of votes in West Bengal is edging out the left and the Congress. Polarization, that means today, if you look at the scenario in West Bengal, two parties, TMC and BJP, voters are in favor of either TMC, in favor of either TMC or BJP. Based on that polarization. In this process, two parties are getting edged out, means they are being sent to a relegated position. They are being relegated to a lower position. What are those two parties? One, the left parties, the other one, Congress. This is what the sentence means. The BJP nurtures high hopes, means, very good, I appreciate that, Naidu. Nurtures high hopes in West Bengal, where it won 18 of the 42 seats and 40% vote share in 2019. 18 of 42, a good number. And initially, only single digit, I guess, two, I think. This dramatic rise, based on that dramatic rise, phenomenal rise also we can say. This dramatic rise from two seats. In 2014, short span of 5 years, went to 18 out of 42, gave the party the confidence to present itself as a principal opposition in the 2021 assembly polls. But the Mamata Banerjee led All India Trinamool Congress stormed back to power for a third term. It talks about the BJP from where to where. Initially 2, then went to 18, and because of that it could project itself as a major opposition party. But surprisingly, 2021 assembly polls, the TMC led by Mamata Banerjee stormed to power for a third term. With 77 of the 294 assembly seats and a 38.1% vote share, the BJP came a distant second. 77 of 294, a distant second but not close to the first one. Based on that, an important expression, a distant second. This year, coming to the present, that talks about the past. Coming to the present, this year the polling in the state is spread across all 7 phases of the general election, and the BJP is pulling out all stops. This is an important idiom. Means using all the resources. Here you have to recollect, I usually give one. While preparing for competitive exams, I tell students, don't leave any stone unturned. Means what? Use all the resources. Pull out all the stops. Both mean the same. But this one we use in the negative form. Don't leave any stone unturned. Pull out all the stops. The BJP is pulling out all stops in hope it could improve its tally, the number, which could also compensate for any electoral loss elsewhere. If it improves the number, it may compensate the loss in some other place or state. The BJP is keeping the TMC on the defensive with allegations of. What is the strategy taken by the BJP? It is trying to attack the TMC. Based on that, the TMC has to take the defensive stand. It has to defend itself. Based on what the BJP is attacking the TMC on the defensive with accusations of corruption, the land grab means encroachment, and sexual assault. Assault means a physical attack. Sexual assault at Sandesh Kali, and a school recruitment scam, a major scam. The Calcutta High Court terminated about 25,000 teacher appointments, which is a shot in the arm for the BJP. Based on the scam, the Calcutta High Court terminated, means remove or stop. Usually we say terminate someone's services, means remove the person from the job, show the door, lay off. All this you have to recollect. The fact that the Calcutta High Court terminated about 25,000 teacher appointments, which is a shot in the arm for the BJP. Another idiom, shot in the arm. Something, when you're in trouble, something comes as a positive effect, brings in makes a positive effect or a positive impact, and encourages, then we say a shot in the arm. The TMC's campaign against the BJP is centered on New Delhi's stoppage of funds to the state under central schemes and the Citizenship Amendment Act. BJP is attacking the TMC based on corruption charges, land grab charges, sexual assault, all these. And on the other hand, the TMC is attacking the BJP, accusing the center or the BJP stoppage of funds to the state under central schemes. And also the second one on two fronts. One is a lack of funds, a pink slip also you have to recollect. And the other one, Citizenship Amendment Act. It is also banking on another phrasal verb. I have given many a time. You have to think of bank on, depend on, rely on, cash on. They all mean the same. It is also banking on present continuous tense. Its cash transfer schemes such as Lakshmi Bhandar for women, highlighting the issue of the women's safety. The BJP has fielded a woman from Sandesh Kali, the constituency that saw reports of assault on women, attack on women. BJP has taken the issue of women's safety to substantiate, to support, highlighting the issue of women's safety. The BJP has fielded, present perfect tense, active voice, a woman from Sandesh Kali, the constituency that saw reports of assault on women. Yes. Count on also you can say, very good, I appreciate that. Count on. I'm sorry. Count on. Cash on goes with another thing, though it means the same, but context varies. The BJP hopes to perform better in the districts of North Bengal, where it had won 7 out of 8 seats in 2019, while the Trinamool's focus is more in the southern districts with a high proportion of Muslim voters. It talks about each party's strength and weakness. For this, the TMC is also battling the left Congress coalition. In the south, BJP very strong in the north, TMC strong in the south. But in the south, TMC has to face not only the BJP, but also left Congress coalition. The alliance may turn out to be a factor in certain seats in the minority dominated districts. Turnout proved to be a factor, important factor, in certain seats in the minority dominated districts of Malda and Murshidabad, and the decision of the Indian Secular Front to walk out of the alliance is likely to work to the advantage of the TMC. One particular Indian Secular Front walked out of the alliance that may go in favor of the TMC. The sentence says that. The BJP is bringing up Ram Mandir, violence during Ram Navami processions. We all know this. And the illegal movement of people across the India-Bangladesh border. Other things the BJP is touching, Ram Mandir, one thing, and violence during Ram Navami processions, and also illegal movement of people across India-Bangladesh border. Polarization of voters on religious lines had helped the BJP in the 2019 Lok Sabha election. Polarization of voters on religious lines means some people in favor of the Hinduism, some in favor of Islam, religious grounds had helped past perfect in the first previous election. The BJP in the 2019 Lok Sabha election and the Trinamool in the 2021 assembly polls, edging out the left and Congress from the field. This is what edging out, sending Congress and left to a lower position. The Trinamool is also harping on, here you can say depending on, talking always about the Bengali identity by presenting itself as its custodian, someone who protects the Bengali identity. TMC is projecting that image and portraying, depicting the BJP as an interloper, means intruder, and being insensitive to the interests of the state. Trying to accuse the BJP as an interloper and also insensitive to the issues or interests of the state. For the BJP, West Bengal is not merely about winning more seats, but is also about expanding its foothold, means its presence into a region that claims exceptionalism. West Bengal talks about or claims exceptionalism. And if the BJP makes inroads, obviously it boosts its image. It has to get expanding its foothold into a region, in this context, West Bengal, that claims exceptionalism. Some of the earliest arguments for a Hindu polity had originated in Bengal and gives the BJP hope. If you take Hindutva or Hindu polity, this ideology, the last sentence says, earliest arguments for a Hindu polity had originated in Bengal, and this itself may give some sort of support to the BJP party. And this gives the BJP hope to win more stronghold, foothold. You can say that also. Callous, stony, very good. That's all about this. And I have been telling every day this afternoon you can watch the videos, exclusive videos about the courses. That's all for today. Join at 7:30. Some important mock test based questions are there, exam topics based. I will see you guys at 7:30. Thank you.